Before this video starts, I want to give a massive shout out to all my channel members. If you want to receive a shout out, then become a channel member today and you'll be shown on screen like all these other channel members here. Anyways, enjoy the video. With the start of the 13th anniversary for the global version, there are some brand new units that come along with the event. There are 5 new ranger units and a large mech uber, which I already have a video on if you want to check that out after this one. For now though, the focus of this video is going to be on the Yellow Nyanko Ranger, and in this video, I want to see if they could be as super as their team or if they need additional assistance. In order to unlock this unit, you need to clear all of the following missions on screen. After doing so, you could acquire them in the catnip challenges. Before we start, like, comment, subscribe, the whole ordeal. The footage of the Yellow Nyanko Rangers at level 50. To see what this ranger can do, we have to look at their stats. At level 30, they sport 35,000 HP, deal 7k damage, and sports 1.2k DPS. They stand at 140 range with an Omni Strike of -100 to 190. They move at 8 speed, have a cooldown of 14.53 seconds, have 2 knockbacks, and have a cost of 1650. They resist dark enemies, giving them an effect of 178,000 health. Through their 1-slot combo, they also become wave immune. Yellow Ranger on paper would seem like a fairly decent dark tank. Sadly, the unfortunate combo of a very high cost, along with not providing any other utility besides tanking damage, hinders this unit's performance greatly. Also, Dark is perhaps the group of enemies that tend to be the most aggressive, meaning this unit, even with resist, has a hard time holding the line. Generally, it's a better option to use more offensive units to fight dark enemies most of the time. While they do reach almost 300,000 effective HP by level 50, by the time you can get them to this level, Jetpack Cat becomes very accessible, who does a better job of tanking dark enemies in every way, even in 4-star stages. The one use case for them is to help tank dark enemies that rely less on burst and more nuking damage, like Director Kurosawa and Lenoir. Besides this use case, the unit itself doesn't really have much to provide outside of the early game. However, there is one extra thing they have about them that is extremely useful, this being a 1-slot wave immunity combo for ranger units. This gives every single ranger unit wave immunity, which gives them a ton of new matchups and can give niches to specific units like Red Ranger, who would otherwise lose all value. This combo will probably be brought up in every other ranger unit video I do, seeing as it's by far the most expansive combo to unit niches, but for Yellow Ranger themselves, it doesn't really do much for them. At most, it allows them to become a fairly decent toucan tanker, but besides this unit is best used for the combo with other ranger units. Seeing as the Red Ranger gives them Kaijin Slayer, I might as well quickly go over them with this ability. Against Kaijin enemies, they sport 89,000 HP, deal 18k damage to them with 3.1k DPS at level 30. Against Dark Kaijin enemies, they sport an effect of 446,000 HP, which is useful for Madame Pang, and especially useful for Koriyesa, especially when she grows large. Yellow Ranger's wave immunity combo makes her other ranger units more viable against her. So, how good is the Yellow Ranger? Unfortunately, having a combo of an extremely high cost alongside having no other ability besides resist dark makes them as a unit pretty difficult to get value out of them. Even with the wave immunity, it really only expands their niche as a toucan tank, which isn't all that useful outside of 4-star stages. At the very least, their unique wave immunity combo can give some ranger units niches that they would otherwise leave them in the dust. Also, they are at the very least a decent dark tank in Labyrinth. With all that said, I want to thank you for watching this analysis of the Yellow Nyanko Ranger. If you thought this insight was interesting, then be sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy Battle Cats content, and comment down below your thoughts on them. I'd love to hear what you all think. Also, shout out to the following channel members: Dr. Deadly, Gament, Virus Opero, Just a Shark, Gross Captain Ultra, Potato King, Clamorous, Barely Grover, Jade Rabbit, Tentacle Gaming, I May Be Dumb, I'm Too Few, Alex Dudurex, Carlos Fabian, Hugberto, The Real Knight, Jenna Kulterberg, The Gelatinous Cube, Warp ST, and Mimi Ash for being silver members or higher. If you want to receive a shout out like these channel members here, then become a silver member or higher today. Becoming a channel member supports what I do in a way that helps keep the lights on and allows me to continue making content for all of you to watch. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day.